Hey guys, it's No Hesitation Education, and today we're going to be learning how to convert grams into moles and atoms. So the first thing you are going to do is see how many grams of copper there actually are. Now, when looking at the periodic table, you're going to find copper, which is right here, and you see that small number right there? That is how many grams are in copper. And for us, it's 63.55. Now, that is the normal amount of grams in copper. So that is always going to be the same answer, the same number, 63.55. The same way hydrogen is always going to be 1.008, and oxygen is always going to be 16.00. Now, what they give is 46.02 grams. So you want to convert that into moles. We're going to do moles first. So the first thing you're going to do is write 46.02 grams of Cu, the given, and you're going to use stoichiometry. Now, you need to cancel out the grams to get moles. So we're going to write 1 mole here. And in each mole, there is 63.55 grams of copper. And you see that the grams cancel each other out and you're left with moles. Now you're going to solve. You're going to multiply the top ones and divide that by the bottom. You're going to divide 46.02 divided by 63.55. And you get 0.0724 moles of Cu. Now it's asking you to find the atoms of 46.02. Now to find atoms, you're always going to have to first find the moles. And since we already solved that, we can just use that. 0.724 moles of Cu. Now, to find atoms, you have to know in 1 mole, there is always 6.022 times 10 to the negative 23 atoms. This is something you just have to memorize and always remember. And now you just put it in the stoichiometry graph. Since you want to cancel out moles, you know that there has to be moles here and a moles down here. And it would be 1 mole since we're trying to find atoms. And 6.022 times 10 to the negative 23rd atoms. And by the way, this is the Avogadro's number, and that is always going to be atoms. Now you're going to multiply these two. And when you do that, you get 4.36 times 10 to the negative 23rd atoms of Cu. And that is the answer. Now you try one for yourself. How many moles and atoms are in 53.1 grams of copper? Pause the video and try to figure it out yourself. Okay, now that you've done the problem yourself, let's go over and see if you got it right. So the first thing you have to do is moles. So you have 53.1 gram of copper. And how many grams are usually in copper? 63.55 grams. And I found that from the periodic table. Now you're going to do 53.1 divided by 63.55. You get 0.836 moles of copper. Now it's asking for atoms. So you're going to take the moles, 0.836 moles of copper, and convert that into atoms. And remember, 1 mole, these cancel out, is 6.022 times 10 to the negative 23rd atoms. the Avogadro's number. And you get 5.034 times 10 to the negative 23rd atoms. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and make sure to subscribe and give it a like and leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. Bye, teacher.